Oh, no, my wizard would do that too. It's like they would totally check themselves out with magic to make sure they look good. And it's like,
Yeah.
but it was the fact that, like, he's having a conversation with you while doing it, and both copies are talking at the same time too. And it's like, that's a great touch. It's like, it was the little details like that are great, but then there are other instances where, like, if you crit somebody in combat, they fucking ragdoll and you just yeet them into the ground and watch them bounce into oblivion. And I'm like, okay, early access.
um,
Oh, it's so good.
did you pick up the fighter guy from the Grove?
The warlock? Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's a warlock.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Ark is over on Saint's channel playing Snake Oil.
Ark,
Him
you betrayed us.
Yeah, him, Astani, Kelsa, Saint, and two others are playing that. And I was like, oh, neat. Very neat. Got that tabletop simulator. We need to go back and do Kingdom Death at some point.
Yeah.
That was fun. You weren't in that with us, were you? It was.
Oh, but I heard all about it. It sounded crazy as heck. And I liked it.
Yeah, Shay and I kept making super babies. Our elite children went on and conquered the world.
I mean, look, if you're going to have kids, let them aspire to be world-crushing dominators.
What game are we talking about?
Kingdom Death.
Oh yeah.
We kept making the super babies.
It's like we secretly the creators of Compound V making the new superhero from The Boys.
The boys.
We
Yeah.
need more soup.
Uh,
Dude, did you watch the season that
Mm-hmm.
I'm
we're
excited?
we're
Agree.
slowly making our way through it. Shay told me I couldn't watch it without her, and it's been weeks. And
I mean, hey, we can watch it
we
when
we
you want to watch it.
we can, but that requires time to watch it. I need time.
I need time.
There's not enough time in the week to.
Subscription runs out, but there was time now.
It's time now.
Yeah,
Hey,
it was
Hoodle.
good. I look for. I was not expecting how that ended. The last episode of the season.
Mike
Season 3 is
over.
going to be crazy.
Wah. Hold on.
Oh.
Click. Somebody say something.
Something.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, it's working.
All of the things.
Yeah, just making sure it was working. Okay,
Yep.
whenever you're ready.
Cool. Where did we leave off last? Last time, you all had taken up some side quest amidst your primary objective of finding the Nimblewright. You did make a little bit of headway in that regard. Ended up running into a bit of a red herring, which was where you met Zardon Zord. You also managed to Ultrabutts. Hello. You also managed to complete some of the tasks dealt to you by your various organizations. You fought some skeletons, and you also fought a gazer, helping out an old lady and gaining a book, making some money, some actually pretty good money on the side. The one thing you have are halfway through completing, as far as side quests go, is getting more information on the notorious thief known as the Black Viper. You got some leads there. You also discovered that the No, you all have not heard that yet, so never mind. But we
It's a
pick up.
surprise.
Yeah, we pick up in the middle of the 10-day. You all are. What are you all doing?
Eleanor's probably sitting there, like during their watch, with like a cup of coffee in her hand.
This is the 10-day to keep disgusting, filthy undead in their fucking graves, right?
Yeah, make sure the necromancer doesn't come back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out and say you all completed that quest. There's over the next 10-day, you're not gonna run into like the problem subsides. Just so you all don't have to be disappointed. Like that D10 that I have you all roll, you just keep rolling ones, and so it's like instant. Like you instantly run into, because it's supposed to be like, there's a higher chance of there's an increasing 10% chance you run into them. You guys just keep running into everything immediately.
Nice.
We'll see about that. Hiya! Yeah.
Not yet.
We'll go to them. Grab your shovels, boys.
Rattle them, boys.
But yeah, you still have one side quest to work on if you were so inclined. You also had a plan to try and to continue to use the Nimblerite detector to find this rogue Nimblerite who had set off this fireball in the middle of Troll Skull Alley, killing a number of people.
I'd imagine Medley is probably just pumping that thing
Constantly.
in her day job.
Memory is pumping away.
I believe when we left off last week, I was discussing trying to get in contact with criminal contacts, and just try and pay some off to get information for me.
What kind of information are you trying to get?
Specifically about thieves in the area. And I'd feed them all the information I got from Gaxley, probably week prior, which is they're a noble and they wear a mask to cover their disfigurement on the left side of her face.
You also were told that by Gaxley that he suspects this is the evil twin sister of Amelia Castellanter.
Oh yes, I do have that name here.
They're such good people.
They are such good people.
Yeah, I'll just try and distribute gold amongst a bunch of criminals and feed them those 3 little bits of information and see if they can come up with anything by the end of the 10-day.
Alright, how much gold are you putting in this?
I'll spend up to 35.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Actually, up to 85.
Wow, alright. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Hey, this is one of my great skills.
Yep. It's fine because you spent money and you get advantage. So you're able to put in a little bit to have some unsavory to have some criminal contacts do this investigating for you instead. And they do so. They eventually come back to you with the results of what they have found. The Castellanters at the villa reveals that there is no such person with any disfigurement. She doesn't have a twin sister.
So it is her then, if there is no twin.
Well, there is no twin sister that is this Black Viper. And that's some You would figure that by then that. Sorry, pardon,
Message.
completely forgot. Nothing important, thankfully. You would figure that Gaxley's suspicions are probably blown up.
Unfounded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is.
He's a
it is-
journalist after
yeah,
all.
it
It's
is
all
blown
fake.
So I will say that you don't have to spend a full 85. It's just 50.
What was that? Sorry.
You don't have to spend a full 85 gold. It's just 50.
Okay.
But yeah, you're able to figure out that Gaxley's suspicions are unfounded. It's just blown up to almost an entertainment value for the Waterdeep Wazoo.
Okay.
It's basically the guy who wants pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah, as we found last week. Okay, cool. I'll regroup with the party and try and work out what the fuck to do now.
Well, you have what you need. You just needed to find out what the publisher knew, and you did.
Yeah, actually, good point.
If you'd like to try and run into this Black Viper, that is your own. That would be on your own interest.
One day.
One day.
Maybe down the line sometime. Try and
Okay.
catch up for a drink. But yeah, I'll go back to the party for now and I'll go and see Savra at some point in the future.
And you do. And reporting to Sabra, you will receive an additional renown point yourself.
Fantastic.
Sadly, there is no monetary reward for this particular one. But she assures you that your continued assistance is going to be soon rewarded.
Sounds good to me.
Now, is there anything else you all wanted to do?
Question.
Answer.
What does the troll blood do again?
Troll blood is a major component in producing potions of regeneration.
Okay. I have troll blood potion, super expensive, but I didn't write down what the.
Yeah, it is a very high-end potion. Let me see if I can pull that up for you if you're interested in it. 'Cause that is a big one, I think. I do not see it here. Okay. Okay. I have kind of a ballpark idea of it. Doesn't look like there's a specific item, but I can cross-reference the spells and the other item related to it.
Okay, that's not important. It'll probably be something that I do later on the line. I just wanted it from my notes.
Okay. Alright, what would you all like to do? Your tasks are, for the most part, complete. Well, most of them.
Are we all together in the hospital?
You are. Assumably.
Hey, ladies. Maybe we should go check out that villa that the dead guy was talking about.
Yes, that was a lead for the Nimble Ride.
We bring the detector with us, see if it goes off. Maybe it's still out there.
Yes.
I don't believe I was there for that one. Doesn't ring a bell.
You were there, you just
You were. It
weren't
was in
there.
Zardoz, Zord's. Oh,
Yeah, Megazord over there.
you were staring at his chest hair.
Actually, I think she was 12 glasses in at that point.
Both of those sound very plausible. Possibly both.
At the same time.
No matter. This one's on you guys. I'll just follow and hit stuff with a mace if I need to.
Well, I think we should just, take a look first.
Scout it out.
Do a little-
See if there's anything we can find. See, at the
Yeah,
very least, see if that detector goes off near it, because it might be. They assume that Nimblewright doesn't move, even though we all saw it going off on that ship. I think it sneaks out and does things.
Well, we can also see if there are any guards or any secret ways in, or maybe we can prep a way in for later.
Yeah, wouldn't hurt to look. I mean, we've been in a graveyard for like a week and a half. I think a nice trip somewhere else would be nice.
Yeah. So let's go. Where is this villa?
Where is this villa?
I will ask around. Find some random person on the street.
Sure. Give me a persuasion check.
Excuse me. I am looking for Growlhunt Villa. 18.
Oh, it's down that way. And they point. They give you directions.
Thank you for your time. Gives a curtsy.
It's actually not. It's a few blocks from Troll Skull Alley. It's in the same North Ward. It's a little bit north from where you are.
So what are we talking? Antius Lane or like Troll Kill Street?
Let me pull up the exact address for you.
The exact
Man,
address.
Thunderstaff Way. Why can't we have streets named like this in real life? That'd be fun.
I know, right? That'd be great. Give me Troll Kill Street any day for an address, or Black
fuck
Dog
it.
Alley. Heck yeah.
Better than fucking High Street or Wilson Street.
Black
Fuck.
Dog Alley sounds like a band name. I want to make that now.
Ah, Pony Way.
Brondar's Way. I haven't actually looked at this map to see all the streets. These are really neat. Dobbs Lost. Feel bad for that guy.
Catch Thief Alley. There you have it, kids. If you're a thief, don't go fucking down Catch Thief Alley.
They'll be on to you in a minute.
I believe it is this estate right here, if I'm not
Street of the
mistaken.
Singing Dolphin. I don't want to go near there.
Oh wow, it is legit. Just a few blocks away.
It is not too far. Well within walking distance.
Oh, that'll be easy enough.
And we live in the neighborhood, so it won't be weird that we're just walking by.
Mm-hmm.
I start heading in that direction.
Alrighty, and you do. You're all able to make your way there, and you can see that the villa is very well kept and established. There is a gate separating it from the street, and the wall is about 12 feet high. And it surrounds the entire villa. You can still see it on the other side of the wall, but it does appear as you make your way around to have a gate on two sides of it.
Are there any guards or people milling about inside?
On the inside, do you stop?
Like of the gates?
Yep. Do you stop and peek through the gates?
Yes.
As you do, you see that there is an older man who's tending the garden. There does appear to be some house guards, just casually patrolling around the area. They don't seem to be on any like high alert or anything, but every once in a while one strolls by.
I want to watch them for a few minutes, try and pick up their patrolling pattern.
Okay, give me an insight check.
Seven.
It's a little difficult for you, and maybe it's just the fact that they're not. Maybe it's just the fact that there don't appear to be many on the outside of the structure, or maybe it's that they seem a bit more lax. Also, give me a no, that wouldn't be there. But you have a hard time picking out any solid order to their patrol.
Should we check to see if the gates are unlocked?
I can give the
give them
security a little test.
I'll just give them a gentle push. And a gentle pull, I suppose, as well.
When you do that, this does catch the attention of the groundskeeper there, who looks up and says, "Oh, you there! Stop that! This is private
Sorry,
property."
just leaning while having a conversation. I'll move along.
And you do,
Yeah.
but you do discover
so
that it is indeed locked.
It appears to be locked.
Hey Medley, what is your nimble right detector saying?
I take out the device, give it a good squeeze, and say, "Come on, show me the good stuff."
And it goes off ecstatically.
I have the magic fingers. It seems to like that.
Is it going off as much as it did when we were on the boat? Or at least kind of close to it, since it's probably not like right next to us.
It is going off relatively quickly. The umbrella's spinning kind of rapidly.
It seems to be reacting just as much. There's a nimble right inside.
Well, normally I would say, hey, you want to toss me over this fence? But part of me has a feeling that wouldn't be so good.
Hey, it worked wonders last time.
We could ask the groundskeeper if he's seen a construct like a nimble right.
Did you see a groundskeeper? 'Cause I didn't.
We should probably try to sneak in.
Perhaps they don't know the nibble rat is there. We could summon them and have a conversation.
That wouldn't hurt. We can see how we get in the normal way. And then if not, the sneaky way.
Well, by all means, go ahead.
Strange question. Is there a pub nearby?
Well, if you go a little way south,
Troll Skull Alley.
you will come across one called the Spirit Tap.
Is there a closer pub? Otherwise, I will go back to the Spirit Tap.
None that I'm aware of. Probably not. This area seems to be more high-end residential.
It's a nice upper class area.
Sorry, I'm looking for one thing in the fucking player's handbook real quick. Yeah, can I go and spend 10 gold on a bottle of wine?
On a bottle of wine? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. I'll get that. Alright. It's always nice to celebrate new neighbours. Let's try and have a word with them.
Ooh.
Well, I don't have any of my my purple freedom ready, but
It's okay. Most of these upper class people, they won't do that openly. You'll have to like come back when it's at night and stuff.
oh, okay.
They look down on it for under the table for them. She goes looking at me, shifty eyebrow, like, it's so I've heard.
Yep.
Nobles are weird.
With a bottle of wine in hand, Elizabeth will kind of walk up to the gate and kind of awkwardly rap her knuckles against it.
When you do this, you do see that the groundskeeper has moved on to another part of the yard, but you do catch the attention of one of the house guards who moves up to approach you. Yes, can I help you?
Hello there. We're new residents to the neighborhood, and we were just going around and meeting our neighbors. We procured a nice bottle of wine, and we're hoping to speak to the owner of this fine establishment.
Give me a deception check.
Shit.
Okay, it's not terrible. He kind of like eyes you up and down, looks back towards the entrance. There's another guard standing near the entryway, but he just glances over to his companion and says, "Wait here," and he marches off. And a minute goes by, 2 minutes, 3, 5.
While we're waiting, it occurs to Elizabeth that maybe we should have got dressed up for this. Oh well, they won't mind.
But the guard does come back and says, "I'm sorry, miss, the Lord and Lady are not accepting any visitors at the moment. They have their hands full with some prior engagements. You're welcome to come back another time, though."
Like tonight?
No, not tonight.
Is there any chance we could schedule an appointment to see them then?
He kind of like gives a sigh and turns around and walks back and then comes back. And again, he says, "You can return in a 10-day."
Busy individuals. But I believe that's the best we'll get.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Are we inside the gates, or are we?
You're on the outside. He's speaking to you from the other side.
Wow, they can't even let us in while we wait.
Well, there's no point letting this fine bottle of wine go to waste. Medley, come here a moment.
Yes, what can I do for you?
She slides the bottle of wine over to the guard, like through the gate. Would you be a dear and maybe fill in some of the finer details for this fine gentleman as to what we'd like to discuss?
Oh.
Wink.
Yes, of course. Hello, my name is Medley, and she curtsies.
Hello?
We are looking for a killer. She says that last part dramatically. Perhaps you could assist us. We are trying to find a Nimblewright. And then she presents Nim's secret. This device is telling us there is a creature inside called a Nimblewright. If you would let us in, we will retrieve the Nimblewright and be gone before your mistress and master even notice.
I'm sorry. I think you'll have to come
I
back
cast
another
Charm
time.
Person.
All right.
DC 14.
Yep. Let me pull up these stats. I wasn't expecting this. You never do.
That was an expensive bottle of wine, too.
Don't
Hey,
worry, we'll get it back.
You have an expensive bottle of wine. Like, you started to hand it back too, but you instantly charmed him and he pauses and something happens. Where are they? Here we go. That is a wisdom save, I believe.
Yes.
Alright. They are all the way down here. Wisdom. What's your DC?
14.
14? You see the man's eyes kind of like just kind of like fade in and out for a moment, and he seems a bit dazed. But he closes his eyes, like has a headache, and just kind of like rubs his forehead and gives it a shake. And you get the sense that you almost had it, but he glances up again and just kind of like gives a glare and passes the bottle back through and says, "I think you all should leave."
Very well. Sorry for your time.
And he turns around and starts walking away.
I hand the bottle back.
Sorry, you
Hey,
rolled a
thank
14.
God.
He rolled a 14 and resisted my spell. I don't say that.
I wonder if he would resist and inflict wounds.
You
No
can't
matter, we'll
hold
come back
him
in a
to-
10 day.
Only one way to
Murder
find
is
out.
strongly frowned upon within Waterdeep.
Yes, I've come to realize that as of late.
Hey, someone give me an insight check.
Ah, crud.
10.
Nah, y'all don't know.
Oh,
Lime.
Lime.
oh no, the drugged out half.
You're playing around with a couple mushrooms, trying to figure out what to do with them. But you glance up for a moment, and you had noticed that when they had mentioned looking for a Nimblewright, the guard had stiffened a bit and become more cautious.
I'll stick my face up close to the bars. And like,
Yeah, as you see him like walking away, he leans over and whispers something to the other guard at the door, who just gives a nod, and then he turns and goes inside instead of taking his post.
I think he knew something. He got pretty stiff
Ha.
when you mentioned the nipple right. Pretty
I thought-
stiff indeed.
Thought something shady was going on.
And he
It's
also
not like a
didn't.
guard to decline wine.
He also didn't go back to his post.
Oh, maybe we should be walking away in a very quick pace.
At least not making it look like we're trying to simply scurry out of here.
I mean, we do live around here, so why do we have to slink?
It's true. We are not breaking
We were-
any laws.
I mean, unless it's against the law to visit your neighbors.
So, what is the current plan? To stand around just waiting for something to happen, waiting for the Lord and Lady of the house to come and beat us with sticks?
We need to get inside. We should figure out a plan to do so, but not outside of the gates.
At least not where they can see us.
Maybe we should go back to the hospital to talk about it. It'll.
A good plan of attack, as they say.
No, I don't like that place. It's too gloomy. The spirit tap will do.
What is today? I don't know what thing they're doing there, but I don't think it's Ass Chap Night, so...
It's also not nighttime.
We
It doesn't
can
mean
wait
there isn't
until
at least
nightfall.
one person there without Ass Chaps.
Mhm.
But you were correct. So we'll wait till night, figure something out, and come back, since it's not that far of a walk.
I mean, should we really be talking about our plans at the Spirit Tap, where there are a bunch of people around in a bar?
It's like Dirty Dancing Friday or something.
Huh.
I mean, our own place in our own rooms seems a little more of a better place to go over things.
Oh, fine.
I mean, if you're desperate, I can give you a huff.
Oh, I've got this perfectly good bottle of wine, I suppose.
It's a very fine bottle. Very fine vintage.
Well, I'll start heading back to our place.
Mhm.
And easy enough, you're able to make it back to your own establishment.
So the gates are locked. How are we gonna get in?
We climb.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should have been paying attention, but did anyone happen to take notice of the gate? Did it have a standard lock on it?
I was
Because
That is a good
I
question.
have these, she says, holding up her lockpicks.
It had a padlock.
Looked like it had a padlock when I was looking at the door.
Just a
Well.
padlock.
I'd say that beats climbing.
I mean, we also didn't walk around to see if there was any other way in. But I think we should strike at night,
agreed.
and Medley can set them on fire.
Perhaps we could mention this to Valletta. She might not be very fond of someone housing a nimble rat, especially an upper family or someone wealthy enough to own the villa.
Mm-hmm. Because if the gatekeeper seems aware of it, at least, not whether or not he knows what it did or does, it's a good indication that the people that run the place know it too.
Well, I mean, we've got all day.
It's very true.
We can go over there, let her know, see if she wants to take care of it.
A word from priests of that nature might actually help us get a foot in the gate.
I'm climbing the fence can also get us a couple of feet in the gate. So who's going to the place?
Everyone?
Talk to the chick.
I
Should
mean,
we all go?
wouldn't hurt for all of us to go.
So,
And
what's your plan?
this time around, I'd rather not do the talking.
I mean, that's fair. I'm not very charismatic either.
Going to the Church of Gond, I believe.
Okay.
The Church of God.
And you're able to make it back across to the House of Inspired Hands, where the church/museum of invention is. And going inside, you are able to find the bronze scale dragonborn from before. Ah, you have returned. Do you bring good news?
Yes and
This rogue
no.
nimble right has been destroyed.
No,
No.
but we assume we know where it is because the detector is going off like crazy there.
I see.
The problem is it's on
It's inside a villa to some very rich people, apparently.
Well, I hope you weren't planning on breaking and entering. That is a crime, after all.
No.
yes, crimes are bad. You shouldn't do those.
Breaking, no. We did try to enter by offering wine, but he said no.
That is a dilemma, then.
Yes. We thought we'd bring it to you, as we don't really know what the goal of harboring a nimble rat would be, and it could be quite concerning if it's in the hands of someone powerful.
It is not illegal to own a nimble-right. They are.
But I'm pretty sure it's illegal to harbor a fugitive.
This is true. Perhaps you should speak with the guard.
That's another idea.
We could
We've
talk
still
to
got a
those.
few hours.
And Eleanor's like, what about those two, not normal guardy guys we saw on the street?
Oh, the one who asked us if we had any information? And
Yeah.
we didn't have any more information, but now we do have the information?
Mm-hmm.
Bartleby, I want to say.
The
one with-
incredibly sweet mustache guy.
Yes,
Last
that's one.
wind, like a gentle fart.
Yeah. We could bring him the information we know, see if he has any plans, perhaps.
Sure, we can do that.
Because we're just citizens. They have no obligation to even let us look at the place at this point. But those are, I assume, well-respected detectives. I mean, I don't have a reason not to think that, so...
Well, I suppose we'll find out.
No point in there's no harm in, getting the authorities involved.
Exactly.
But can we stop by the house before we go there?
Sure. Wait, why?
I use my silent speech to say to Eleanor, I may or may not have contraband.
You just see her take that moment where she looks at her, does a little thing, goes, sure.
Screaming children.
Wow.
Right, so I
I
guess
think it stopped.
I will drop off my contraband, i.e. my pipe, with my drugs in it,
Alright.
before we go to the watch.
So the plan is to inform the watch and not storm the villa.
For now.
Yeah, we still have a few hours of daylight ahead of us.
Worst case scenario is they'll tell us to be good and don't do anything, and we don't listen to them like idiots.
They are going to tell you to be good and don't do anything.
So we will not listen like
What is the plan?
What is the plan?
We're gonna go.
Both are feasible
tell-
plans.
We're gonna go tell Bartleby our
Barnabas Blastwind.
That's what I said, Bartleby.
Barnabas, where is his
What
phone?
information we know.
Alrighty. So, is everyone in agreement then?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Alrighty.
Barnabas and safe.
Yeah, let me just pull up that picture of that. Just so we get a look at them again.
The sixth beetle and his friend.
This gentleman and this gentleman. So you go to them and they seem to be continuing their investigation, but you walk in and say, it seems like they have a bit of information for us, Cromley. Yes, or Seth says that, and then Barnabas says, yes, sounds about right. What can you tell us?
Madeline, maybe you should tell them.
Yeah, Elizabeth was just about to shove her forward.
It has come to our attention that the Growlhuns are harboring a dangerous fugitive. the one involved in the fireball attack in Trollskull Alley. It has come to our attention that a Nimblewright, a construct created by a Nimblewright in the Church of Gond, has escaped from the Church of Gond and is responsible for the attack. It is currently hiding within Growlhund Manor, and she produces the Nim secret. This device locates Nimblewrights. We used it to track it to Growlhund Manor. They would not let us investigate further, as we do not have authority of the guard.
As you're saying this, Saith is writing down plenty of notes, and Barnabas just strokes his beard and he's like, right. Well, he actually holds his hand out when you present the device.
I hand it to him.
And you see him cast a spell on it, and he goes, it seems to be true. And Say says, well, perhaps we should look into this villa. Yes, I believe you're right. Thank you, citizens.
Yes, with your permission, as a guard official, we could investigate further.
Ooh, yes, you could give us permission as sort of your temporary agents or something.
Deputize us, partner.
It could be brief, just until we're done examining and everything, and then you can, take it back.
Make me a persuasion check.
I give myself inspiration because, why not? So that's a 16 plus 19.
I see. They seem to think for a minute, and Saith finally says, while adventurers are accepted part of Waterdeep, I believe this is a business of the Watch. Yes, quite.
Oh, looking forward to having a cool badge.
Yes, that is unfortunate. Well, it sounds like it is in
I
your
have-
hands. Oh, sorry.
Eleanor, I have a cool badge, and I will pull out my Harper badge.
You give me a persuasion check.
This is probably not the
goodness.
time for that.
Oh no! You fool! What have you done? We're gonna be thrown out of the city now.
That's totally something she would do.
Saith looks at it and says, what is that? And Barnabas goes, I believe it's a badge of some sort. I can't tell what it is exactly. Is it,
The most secretive order, known as the Harpers.
The Harper.
Oh, it must be something with the most secretive organization known as the Harpers.
Yes, we are Harper agents. Would that suffice in our ability to investigate further?
You see them consider for a moment again, before one of them says, we'll allow you to do your investigation, but be sure that there is no violence and always abide the law. Yes, and keep the violence off the streets.
Of course, there will be no violence in the streets, winks at Lime.
No, I absolutely do not want to engage in violence. That's terrible.
No violence will
If
happen
we're
on the
attacked,
streets.
could we at least defend ourselves? Like if we were trying to escape and they were trying to harm us.
I need...
Because, if they're harboring a fugitive, they're gonna fight back.
Yeah, they might not want people who know that they have that there leaving with that information.
Yeah, need... I need to know what everyone's surface thoughts are right now.
Elevator music.
Just music.
I wasn't really
playing.
listening, so Elizabeth's probably just staring off into the wall.
Eleanor is
Um,
thinking of every possible, like, okay, we could do this and be diplomatic. We could show the badge. We could do this. And she's trying very hard not to think about planting more edible mushrooms everywhere, because that's all she thinks about.
Lime's thoughts are very scattered. She's thinking about, well, since she just mentioned the Harpers, she's thinking about Moit and the opera, and like different ingredients for different potions.
Okay. Alright, so Barnabas kind of steps forward then and says, alright, we'll allow you to continue your investigation, but we will be organizing some of the watch to swing by in the evening. Make sure that no laws are broken and you remain and you continue to uphold the values of Waterdeep.
We can
And
that
see.
we can do to the best of our ability.
Yes, we will do that to the best of our ability.
Very well. We'll meet you at, we'll meet you during the evening then. We'll be there at sundown.
You got it, boss.
Thank you so much.
And they turn around and start organizing making their preparations. So, what do y'all do?
I think at this point we'll probably head back to get ready. We're gonna storm the gates. Very politely.
How much time do we have before sundown?
Probably like 4 or 5 hours. You've all been running around the city, so.
Maybe a little break at the spirit tap.
Let's take a break.
Alright, if anyone wants, they can take a short rest, do whatever they want to do.
Do I want to play? I'll just spend that time getting stuff like restocking for the hospital and just making sure it's got what it needs.
Okay.
Elizabeth would try and spark up a conversation. Like, she doesn't expect to get anywhere because she's speaking to a bartender. But just about inorganics and, like, if there are any interesting ways to damage them.
Rude. I'm standing right here.
Well, what do you know about the subject?
Not
What
much.
particularly hurts you?
Like, nothing, meatbag.
Your cruel words, meatbag.
Ah. So
Get him on
we
the
employ a
emotional
bard
plane.
to get her to viciously mock you over and over again.
I viciously mock them.
Alright, everybody make wisdom saves.
Yo mama, so fat. Damn.
I'll be right back.
Damn. Good job, guys. What's the
My
deal
mother is
with
hopefully
airline
dead,
food?
so your words don't scathe.
Yeah, mama, so thin, she all skin and bones now. From DK.
But yeah, does my stupid conversation with a bartender go anywhere?
You're talking with the bartender at the Spirit Tap?
Yeah.
This bartender is. Excuse me. Sorry. It appears that Nimue and Calendria are not currently on the floor, but the bartender there is a middle-aged woman. She where is her name? Yeah, here we go. Anna Stormshore. I'm afraid I don't know much about fighting constructs.
Okay. Hit it until it dies.
Calendria
That's what we've been going with for the last couple of encounters.
Seems to be a pattern among most things, living or otherwise.
Thanks anyway.
Hey, everybody give me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm actually good at those.
I'm
Except
not.
Medley and Elizabeth, just for fun, you see a young man phase through a door, carrying a tray, set it down, turn around, and face back through the door without opening it. That's all.
And the tray came with no problems. And it's like remaining corporeal.
It is now corporeal, yes.
Oh, I guess it's a good thing I failed that perception check because I'm not at the spirit tab.
Oh, yeah, alright.
Okay, that's
My
weird, but certainly
spidey
not the
sense is
weirdest thing.
tingling.
something weird's going on.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to do in our little break.
I bet no one questions it.
I
Alright.
didn't see nothing, so.
Even
I'm-
with your
I'm just-
22 perception.
Oh no, that's Elizabeth. I got 10, so I'm just like, yeah, that totally looks normal.
Yeah, but isn't your passive perception like 22?
Oh yeah, it only is.
You know what? Yeah, sure, you saw it too.
Should
Alright.
just do like a triple take and be like, nah. Not the weirdest thing I've seen here.
Cool. Alright. So, roll hit dice if anyone needs to roll it, do whatever you need to do. And if nobody has nothing else to do, I will move you over to the map.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The map. Hello, darkness, our old friend.
Come to speak.
I'm human. This sucks once again.
Oh, that's right.
We need to get a lot of money because I need night vision goggles. I can't
Same.
stand this anymore.
Samesies.
I
Tell me.
also
'Cause I
cannot
can't see.
in the dark.
It is. It just gets past sundown.
It is outdoors, so it shouldn't be completely dark.
No, not dark yet. It is dusk. It is dusky. So low light.
But our vision, you see.
Yes, one moment. Here we go. Ha. Who has...
None of us.
Here we go. None of you. All right.
None of us have dark vision, but it's we're outside, so there should still be light.
Maybe some lanterns, maybe? I don't know. Don't worry, if we're waiting for the boys to show up, there'll be at least that one guy who's stuck holding a torch.
Mhm.
That'll be our friend.
Actually, with all like the high buildings and stuff around, there's plenty of shadows around. But I will give you all.
I mean, yeah, it's fair.
I'll give you all. Let's see how. I know. No, that's the wrong one. Ha. Give you something to reflect that it is getting dark.
Oh, look, I can see. A little bit.
Alright, there you go.
My eyes.
So, you all arrive along the road. The watch has not arrived yet. They'd probably be here in another, 10, 20 minutes. But, Eleanor, with your passive perception, you hear the distant but distinct clang of metal on metal and shouts coming from within the villa.
Oh, you'll see it there, which kind of perks her head towards it to get a better listen to it. That doesn't sound like they're having a party in there.
Should we wait or should we go in? Someone
Damn
could
it.
be in trouble.
Does anyone know which way the guards might come from?
No.
They weren't gathering at the other gate, were they?
This is the main gate.
Fuck it, they'll find it open and then they'll come in behind us. Elizabeth will run over and take out her lockpicks.
The gate is right here.
Where, sorry?
Right here.
Oh, right.
Alright, so go ahead and give me a tool, thief's tool check. Also, you
What
need
attributes?
dexterity. Alright.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is... Yep. You can see through it. You start working on this lock and you discover that it is a noble's lock. It is very
It's
difficult.
Good shit. Can I try and, just devote, a minute of my time to trying to crack this thing methodically?
You can. The fighting's going to continue.
This thing is more difficult than it looks. I'll try and get it open, but it might be worth jumping over.
Well, let's.
I'll
get
try and
over.
climb over.
Alright. So if you're going to try to climb...
Last time I jumped a wall, it didn't go well.
If you're going to try to climb, give me an athletics check.
Oh no.
Can I assist by letting her use my body to climb up over the thing?
Yes, you may, because it is 12 feet high.
Yay.
Oh, fuck.
12.
Yes.
Not quite. you can't quite get your hands on the top of it.
I'm still too short. I
Oh.
can't go over.
We can try again, and Medley will give Lime a boost.
All right. You try again.
Go, Gadget Warforged.
Yep. Extend my arms and just lift her over.
Can I like do like I don't know, instead of like climbing, just jump off of her outstretched hands so I can use acrobatics instead of athletics?
Sure, give me
Use
an
some
acrobatic
parkour.
check.
You still have health.
Parkour.
Oh, well.
Do
Yep.
a sick flip.
So with that,
Victory.
you're able to spring up and make it onto the top of the wall itself. Whoops.
Super.
Yeah. So you're on the wall. What does everyone else do?
Gesture for Lime to help get Medley over and try and climb.
Yeah, I'll reach a hand down. Is it long enough to be able to like grab and help like pull them up?
If she jumps high enough,
Wow.
yes, that is plenty. You're able to get yourself
Yeah.
up onto the wall.
Eleanor would do that thing where she's totally not helping, but like right as it's just out of reach of the two, like, huh, I shoved her like half an inch. I totally helped. And she'll come over to Elizabeth, see if she can help her get the gate open.
Yeah,
Another
while they
thirsty
were doing
check.
that, can I have another crack?
Yes.
Just turn it this way, I think.
Fuck off!
No.
Hey, it's not a nat 1, it hasn't broken yet.
It
It's
hasn't
same
broken
fucking
yet,
roll though.
but no, you spend another moment on that, and you cannot get it to unlock. This is a well forged, well designed lock.
Are you guys coming, or are you guys gonna play with the lock all night?
So Eleanor like, shit, God, I wish I trained for acidic attacks.
Ah, fuck this. She throws a fucking, like, doesn't even neatly assemble them, just fucking throws them back in her bag and tries to jump up to where Medley's trying to help.
Sure. Give me. Yep, that's enough.
Oh, hey guys, I forgot I had this, and I throw down a rope.
I was waiting for it too.
Eleanor just sitting there like, yeah, you know, that sounds about
Checks
right.
out.
She will try to climb up the rope.
Alright, give me athletics.
Oh no.
Here it comes.
Oh,
Wow.
That -1.
Well, at least we're helping, so...
You are assisting.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really tempted to describe this, but that's fine. You're able to get up. Whoop. You are now all on top of the wall, and Eleanor, with your passive perception, you see a couple people who are on their way home just kind of like glance over, like, the hell's going on?
You see her like duck down, like, it's official business.
What do y'all
Okay,
do?
quick, we gotta get over to the other
go
side.
down the other side. I'll drop the rope on the other side for people to climb down.
Sure. And easy enough.
Who's holding the rope up here?
You-
I am
Oh.
for now.
Oh, okay. Wait, the halfling is gonna carry us down?
Yeah.
Wee, fireman's drop.
Yeah. Lime, just give me a general strength check.
Please fail it like I did. Please.
I probably will.
We all just go flying over the wall at the same time. Oh my god, yes!
That'll do it.
Yes! I knew it.
You take 6 damage. As you fall this dozen foot or so onto your back. Who was it that went down first?
I would have gone.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
And the rope goes with you. It just like you fall on your back, and then the rope just like pulls around you as it all falls down.
I've got another rope. Hang on.
And that's just for whoever went first.
And she'll take her rope out and then hand it to Elizabeth. Like, here you go. You look like you could probably handle at least one of us.
Yeah, Elizabeth. She's like trying not to laugh, but then she like grabs a firm purchase on the rope. Okay, next.
Yep, easy enough. You're all able to make it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elizabeth, how do you
climb
make it
down the
down?
rope.
I'm going to make I think it's a DC 10 athletics check to jump to avoid that 1d6.
Go for it.
Fucking hell.
Jeez.
I'd fucking do a flip.
Yep.
We went from two
Well,
nat
if you want
ones
to
to...
do if you want to do a flip, then I need an acrobatics check.
No, if I was able to make it down, I'm not gonna...
Do the superhero landing.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, the fucking
Okay.
Yeah, superhero landing.
Yeah, Lime, you're able to do it. You're a monk. But
Now I am
Elizabeth,
going to
you
cast
just,
Cure Wounds on poor Melody.
You just leap down and do a 3-point landing, solid into the ground. Melody, you heal that 6 damage you took.
I heal that 6 damage I took. Okay.
You said you went down first?
Yep.
Hey, what are y'all doing?
Immediate freezing of realizing, shit, what do we do now? But like,
Stealth mode engaged.
Ninja vanish.
I am going to use my silent speech to... I don't think he's in range, but if one of the Bartleby or that's not his name.
Close enough.
One of the two guys that was supposed to meet us, if they're within 30 feet,
Barnabas
to let them
and
know.
Safe.
And just be like, we had to jump the fence. There's fighting, and there's screaming, and there's yelling, and I think a bottle was broken. And if they're not around, they just won't hear it.
Okay. So you do. And now I need everyone to roll initiative. Stuff's about to happen.
Hey, cool, something other than a 1.
Initiative. And I actually need to make a couple rolls for this. Where are they? Where are they? Here we are. What is everyone's passive perception?
22.
Okay.
10.
13.
13.
Eleanor, you're the only one who notices this. But you do see... you see, like, running along the sides of the walls, where a lot of the shadow is. There's a much deeper shadow, almost like there's someone casting it, but there's nobody there. But you see two shadows approaching from either side of you, of what looks like dogs.
She'll point to whichever one's like the closest one. Like, there's a dog there. Something.
They're running towards you.
Yep. She'll shillelagh for her bonus action.
Well, when we get to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
And here we go. Set to descending. Medley's kind of crouched down and somewhat hidden. Okay. Medley, you're up first.
I am up first. Do I see anything?
You did not pick them out. You heard that there's something there, so you're aware that there's something around, but you don't see them.
The wrist will drop down and the little crossbow will pop out, and I will just hold an action to fire on anything that appears.
Cool. Eleanor, one of these dogs running along the wall closest to you veers off the wall, and the shadow just moves along the ground and heads straight towards you. You're able to see it, so fortunately, no
surprise for you, Poochie.
Yeah, you're not being surprised. Like, everyone's aware that there's danger. They just don't see them. But as this shadow of a dog runs up, it moves towards you, like, along the ground, and there's just this misty form that leaps out of the ground where the shadow is, and it snaps at you.
Please don't.
Not like this.
Does a 13 hit?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Nope. Okay. But it's there. Medley, you can take your attack action.
Oh, it's like right there, though.
It is. It's kind of where it was.
But I'm hidden, so, or unless it saw me.
You were hidden, so
Okay.
yes. So it cancels out.
Good. 15.
15 hits. Full damage.
Pew. Oh, wow, max damage. Okay.
Yeah. Is the attack magical?
Nope.
Alright. Oops. Wrong layer.
It is merely a crossbow.
Yep. So you fire the bolt, and it catches through the shadow and goes through it, and you see some of that. And it's obvious that it slowed down, but it's like it fired through like a very thick jello of some sort. But the shadow, the hole made in the shadow just and closes back up. Doesn't do as much damage as you thought it would, as you would expect. Elizabeth, you're up.
Yes. What exactly is, like, that drawing?
Those are plants.
Okay,
They're
cool.
trees.
As it's pretty dark out, and I still don't really have an idea of what we're fighting, Elizabeth is going to step forward and cast light on her mace.
Alrighty. That is...
For 2020.
There you go. All players can see. Your mace lights up. Anything else?
No one's dead yet, so I can't use any of my bonus actions. No.
Alright. Line.
I'm going to take out my quarterstaff, and I am going to stab at the thing in front of me.
Go for it. Hits.
16. For 10.
Is
Then
yours-
I'm gonna come up with my, and I'm just gonna then punch him with my hurt hand.
Do it. Also hits.
18. For 5.
Alright.
And that is gonna be it. Yeah, that'll be it.
So you swing the staff through the shadow, and you feel the impact, but it's not a solid impact. Same as the bolt. It looks like it does damage, but again, this thing is somewhat incorporeal. It does shift, and this shadowy form of a dog just kind of like shifts to you, and you get the sense that if it would make a sound, it would be growling. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be my turn. That was my turn and my bonus action.
Alrighty. Eleanor Dubois.
Alright, now I'm gonna shillelagh the heck out of that staff.
Go for it.
Actually, let's see. Yeah, give it a boop.
That misses.
I do not.
You swing in this, the shadowy form of a dog twists and kind of like snaps and leaps back. Anything else?
DC 15 Constitution save, please.
Alright, what's the range on that?
It's within 10 feet.
Okay.
Since I'm using my reaction because it ended up there.
And what was it, DC 15?
Yes.
Okay. It fails.
Yeah, max damage.
Alright. The spores kind of like sift through the shadow, and the shadow just starts to disperse, and then you start to hear like whining and yelping.
Oh, don't. Oh, no, I don't like the sound of that.
And as the shadow fades, you see that there is a dead dog lying there.
No! No, not like this.
Alright.
I will use my free action to audibly gasp.
And you do.
Like, no!
Alright, so, first one. Elizabeth, does a 19 hit?
Yes, unfortunately.
And Eleanor, does a 14 hit?
No.
So, Elizabeth, you take 7 necrotic damage, and roll me a d4. Your strength reduces by 3. Just make a note of that.
Yep.
As the other, this other shadowy dog kind of like runs along the ground off the wall and leaps at you, and you feel the teeth bite into you, but it's cold and icy, and you start to feel your strength draining. Eleanor, this other shadow is not a dog, but humanoid shape, and it runs at you, and it appears like it's holding, like they're holding gardening tools, but they swing them, trying to rake at you. Fortunately, it does not strike you.
Sorry, I was meant to just trying to read what it does.
Yep, no problem. Medley, you're up again.
I will. Well, that's. Nope, I can't position Fairy Fire without hitting Elizabeth. Damn. You're taking one for the team, Elizabeth. Cast Fairy Fire, so that it gets the shadows.
Both of them?
Yep.
Alright, mark the ground where you want it, please.
Shape. 20 by 20.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
I forgot. I have lucky. I can't roll nat ones.
Halflings.
Don't worry. It took me like a year into a campaign to remember I have that.
Very high.
Who used their healing spell?
I did.
Okay. I will say, because you can't roll nat ones, that the damage wasn't taken and you didn't use the spell.
I will happily take that back because I'm going to need it for healing spells.
Alright. Alright, I need Elizabeth and Eleanor to make dexterity saves.
Wait, Eleanor's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm right next. It's alright.
I didn't see you on... Yeah, you're not showing up there on my side, that's why.
There we go.
There
I'll
we
move
go.
back into
Yeah,
place.
now it moved you. I didn't know you were there. Fuck. Okay. Make
It's
that
all
save, nerd.
19 and a 20. I think we
Yep.
passed.
You both pass, and
And
both
they failed.
both
Good.
these shadows get highlighted in this very bright pink purpley fire. Magenta. Alright. That one's dead. Elizabeth, you're up.
I can't help but think this will be really fucking stupid, but I'm gonna try and cast Inflict Wounds on the one directly to the left of me.
Sure. Roll your attack.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That misses.
And there's not much I can do.
You try
So
to
yeah,
grab
I end
onto
my
the-
turn.
Yeah, you try to grab onto the shadow form of the dog, but it just backs up and snaps, growling silently. Lime, you're up.
Okay. So if I walk into the fairy fire, do I have to make a saving throw?
No. It's just kind of like a big old blast happens, and then anything affected by it gets lit up.
It also...
Okay.
That whole area is illuminated, too.
Yeah. It's a glowing area.
But it doesn't
All
apply
right.
to any new people.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to get her between Eleanor's legs and whatever this thing is in front of it. Come up underneath it, and as I get on the other side, kind of like on my back before I stand up, I'm going to try and like leg sweep it with my staff.
I like it. Are you trying to actually trip it?
No, it's just for flavor.
Gotcha. Alright. That hits.
So that'll be 4. And then as I stand up, I'm gonna use my unarmed strike to headbutt him. Her.
Go for it. Also hits.
5. Not so great on the damage that time. But then that will be my turn.
Yeah. So you slide under this thing, sweep the staff through the legs of this humanoid shadow, and you see both legs like disconnect and then reform. And then as you hop up and headbutt it, you see there's like an indentation in this misty shadow before it just like stitches together again with these trails of mist. But you do some damage. Eleanor, you're up.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to give it a boop. An 18 hit.
An 18 does hit. Roll damage.
6 magical damage.
Your staff, that is magical. When you strike, it feels like you're striking solid material.
Oh,
Mm.
And you do the full damage.
yeah. I'm gonna immediately use my reaction now that my turn's over to hit him with Circle of Spores.
Yep.
Or Halo Spores, so DC 15 con save.
And that is both of them in the area, I believe.
Oh, cool. 1.
One of them takes 1 damage.
I'll do the guy I gave the old whapping to.
Alright, so, one attack is going to be against Elizabeth again. The other is going to be against Lime this time.
Right.
Get flan this time.
Leave them alone.
Natural 1. And a 17 against Lime.
17 will hit.
You will take 9 necrotic damage and roll me a d4.
Two.
Your strength decreases by 2 as this shadow like spins around after you strike at it, and it brings down one of those hand rakes, and you feel like these cold spines jab into you, and you feel a little bit weaker. The other shadow fails to latch jaws onto Elizabeth. Medley, you're up again.
We'll fire. Is it crossbow? That's the wrong option.
Yeah, and just so you're aware, all attacks have advantage on these guys.
Yes, because I put fairy fire on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Hits.
Oof, nice.
It's gonna be this one.
Okay.
9.
The arrow goes through this form, and you see that this mist trailing off this humanoid figure is starting to have more and more inconsistency. It looks like it's barely holding on. Elizabeth! There's a shadow dog hounding you.
It sure is.
Now check them out now.
That motherfucker ruining my strength. Elizabeth is going to try and mace that one. I figure a mediocre attack with advantage is better than Sacred Flame against, like, straight dexterity.
Sure. Go for it. 15 hits.
Hey,
Which one were you attacking?
the one between Lime and Eleanor.
Okay. You swing the mace, and you feel that weird softened impact before you hear the sudden crunch of bone as a skull cracks. And the groundskeeper you saw before falls over, dead.
Oh no!
And then Elizabeth will try and shift to there if that's doable.
Yep.
Yep, cool.
Lime, you're up.
I'm going to run up to this guy then. Right here's mine. And I'm going to clock him in the balls. Well, if this thing has balls, with my staff.
Shadow balls.
24
24 hits.
for 9 bludgeoning, and then just for good measure, I'm gonna kick him in the balls as well.
All right.
For 6.
Also hits. Yeah. So you start beating this shadow dog's junk, and you're making connection. Still incorporeal, but you're doing damage. You actually did a significant amount of damage. Eleanor, you're up.
Yay! Well, I don't need to flank, which is nice.
But
Is this
you can
thing looking
anyway.
pretty, is it looking pretty stable still?
Relatively. It looks like it took a significant amount of damage just now.
Whoa-bam!
14 hits.
10 magical.
Alright. Here's another sharp yelp.
No! Why
the
does
dog
every
collapses
dog
to
I
death.
run into die?
Hey,
Correction, it ran into us.
but you're all currently out of initiative, but you do still hear fighting going on the inside.
Are the other guards people here yet?
Are you...
I'm looking for them, like, on the outside of the wall.
Make a perception check. You don't see any. Not yet.
Well, I'm still just gonna send a message to Barnabas, and if he's within, I think it's 30 feet.
Yeah. I will say what you do see a couple wide-eyed people standing on the road who were able to see through this gate, like spin and run down the street.
Nothing to see here. Official Harper watch business.
Yeah. Well,
But I'll send a message anyway, so if they're within 30 feet.
Alright.
We got attacked by some shadowy things, ended up being a dog and a person. Hurry the fuck up!
We should get inside.
yes, we should.
Yes, let's do that. Elizabeth will just pump a cure wounds into Lime. No, fuck you. This is why I wait until you're dead.
Wasting all this power on you.
You didn't
with
have
your
to
weak,
things.
living flesh.
Now, that will keep you alive a little bit longer. Let's go.
I say to Medley in her head, I could have just done that myself. I'll follow Elizabeth.
Alrighty.
Is the yelling coming from, like, here or here?
It sounds like most of it is on the upper floors.
Alright, well, I'm gonna follow the light.
Right. There's it's hard to tell from here, but you do see a couple doors from where you are.
Elizabeth will press herself up against the wall and wait for everyone else.
Alright.
I'll dismiss Fairy Fire as well.
Okay.
Alright, now that everyone's here, she'll just kind of lean over and try the doorknob.
FBI, open up!
No, appears to be unlocked.
Sweet. Crack it open, give it a push, then take a peek inside.
Inside. This is a one-story part of the building that's attached to the mansion itself. It appears to be a guard's quarters or a small barracks for their personal guard. There's about 20 or there's 10 bunk beds and foot lockers at the bottom of each of them. In the northwest corner, there are wooden mannequins and racks designed to hold armor and weapons, but there's no guards present, and the racks are bare.
Guard quarters. Anyone see another door?
Yeah, over on the other side.
Let's get to it then. She'll poise up against this door and then do the exact same thing.
Here's unlocked.
Yeah, crack it open, take a peek.
I need everyone to roll me initiative again.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I'm opening the door, and that's all I'm doing for about fucking a good 7 seconds.
Where's that nat 20 when I actually needed it?
Descending. Hey, Line, you're up first. You open the door, and as the door swings open, you see. It looks like the area has been darkened, and actually, I'm gonna give this guy probably holding a torch.
I can't. So you said there's a guy?
Yeah, there's two of them. But one of them's holding a torch, another is kind of like turning over a couple bodies. There appears to be, actually, let me make sure I got the right one. Yep. There are bodies basically all over the room. There's the two thugs holding bloody maces. One of them has a torch currently. There can be the sound of fighting can be heard coming up the staircase in the northwest corner. The two iron chandeliers that hang from the ceiling. Yep,
Oh,
two
we're
two
here
chandeliers.
on official watch business.
Yep.
Put your hands up and nobody will get hurt.
They both look at you. And just kind of one of them grins and says, so the watch is coming. They're a bit late. But you see that he's not garbed in the house's colors. This is
What
the house
can I
guards.
tell what he's wearing?
If you wanna take some time to study him.
Yes, that will be my turn because I'm not going to attack him just yet.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Damn it. Really?
All right.
13.
You see that there's. You do pick out that there is a like a small snake tattoo curling around one of his eyes.
Do I recognize this tattoo?
It would be emblematic of the Zentarum, but it's not like the Zentarum symbol. It's just reminiscent of it.
Like a bunch of nerds who were trying to get in.
Or am I
We
off
got ourselves
idea?
some Zents in here.
But yeah, there are also two chandeliers hanging from the ceiling, and chairs surrounding a table, even though it's not marked.
I'm
on
just
here.
gonna move to the side over here
Okay.
and let them know that looks like Zents in here.
Eleanor, you hear the alert that there are Zents.
Let's see. Move 10 feet, looking. Zent, huh? Well, that's right, this character doesn't have that. Which one is that? She'll look at that, the first one that she can see, and she'll kind of point at it and be like, "Yeah, Zent's gross," and a ghostly hand will shoot out of her hand to attack him with Chill Touch.
That definitely hits.
Yeah, okay, and she'll be like, "Ew, gross, bye."
Does Chill Touch do anything else besides damage?
Only if they were they can't heal, and if they're undead, they have disadvantage.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Excuse me. Alright, so this Zentarum thug gets slapped in the face with a ghostly hand. They're going to move up to here, and they're going to take a swing at Lime.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
They do it.
I have diplomatic immunity.
Alright. So I'm sure the 6 doesn't hit, but just the 23 I think does.
Yes, it does.
That is 8 bludgeoning damage. And that's his turn.
I warned you.
I warned you, Baka.
Medley!
Kill mode engaged. Crossbow. Actually, no. Vicious mockery.
Okay.
Hey, is that a snake in your pocket, or are you just pathetic? Hey, max damage on vicious mockery. That never happens.
Wow.
DC 14 wisdom.
Wisdom. 'Cause it's wisdom.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh, and
Yeah. Max damage and it worked.
You strike two. You strike true and really kind of piss this guy off.
Just really lay it into him.
Yeah.
I will back up just a little bit further so that if he tries anything, everybody can beat on him.
it's like, wow, what a loser. You were affected by that.
Alright. This guy, he's gonna lift a rather heavy looking crossbow. Lime's still in the forefront there, so he's gonna fire.
Lime, no.
Does an 18 hit?
Wait, hold on. I have a thing.
Oh, yeah,
Deflect missiles.
Do it.
Because, yeah, an 18 will hit. So... So, hold on. 2 plus...
Your level and your dexterity.
Alright, so that's 5, 8.
Total of 8?
Yeah. So I would take 2 damage.
Yep. So you're able to knock this this heavy bolt aside from striking closer to your vitals. It does scratch your hand as you knock it aside, but you see he starts to load another bolt. Elizabeth.
Elizabeth would like to have a look in the room.
You see the stuff.
Yes. Elizabeth will try and shift over to here to get a flank, if that's doable.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll try and clobber.
Go for it.
14?
hits. Six damage.
For a tiny bit of damage, but it'll hopefully do the job.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. Fine, you're up.
Alright, I am going to take my staff and I'm going to shove it as hard as I can into this guy's appendix.
Okay. 18 hits.
18. So that's 10 bludgeoning. And then I'm going to use a key point, and I'm going to knee him in the nuts, and then heal myself.
Go.
So that's 10 to knee him. The second one doesn't count, I'm just using it to roll.
The attack misses, but the strike to the appendix does have him like stagger back and gets on the defensive. And your second strike, you do manage to heal yourself a bit. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that is my action, my bonus action.
Eleanor Dubois.
Okay, and pop back. Let's see, he's right there. Like, uh-oh.
So Sorry, I should have moved off the flank.
It's all good, because I'm going to cry a lot. And then also re-shillelagh up, because it only lasts like a minute. And give him another boop.
Ooh.
That definitely boops.
7 magical.
Double ones, that's so unfortunate.
I know. I mean, I will take the fact that I had 6 with a 1 roll, so...
He's starting to look in pretty bad shape. He's still standing.
Good. Now, I need a 15 DC con save from him.
Sure. That is a 5.
For 3 necrotic damage. The spores, blah, get him.
Yeah, he's holding up, but just barely.
Oh no, it didn't work.
And technically, Medley would go before him.
It's true.
That is true.
It usually doesn't really matter, but in this case, I think it will when it comes to that guy.
Alright.
And it's that guy. Okay. Has he attacked yet?
No, because you were supposed to go before him, so let me check something. What his attack was before.
Double mace on Lime.
Yeah, would the 16 have hit Lime?
16, I believe so. Let me just double check. Yes, that's her armor class.
Okay, so it doesn't change anything.
Okay.
Alright.
So then I'll just fire a crossbow at him.
Hits.
23. For 7.
How do you kill him?
Right in the neck.
Blood curdles out from him.
Cease your resistance.
I don't think he's resisting anything now except gravity at this point.
Then a bolt fires at Medley.
Oh no!
It's 11 hit.
Nope.
Okay. He's going to... He's going to move back here. Alright. Elizabeth.
Conveniently out of melee range for fucking both of us. Get back here, you little fucking shit!
He's got a high enough intelligence that he can do that.
She's gonna run over and cast not that one. Sacred Flame on the way.
Sure.
Fucking hell. DC 13 dex save.
Hey, he takes 1 damage.
1 damage! And that is all.
Ha ha.
Lime, you're up.
I'm going to use my movement to get closer. Halt! We have to apprehend you! Is that a door?
That is a door.
Then I'm going to use
These
my...
doors as well, I believe.
I'm going to use my action to move in front of it.
Okay.
And kind of just hold my staff up, like, trying to block his way.
Gotcha. Eleanor.
Okay, well now he's a bit out of range, so let's see. Oh, no he's not. Let's see. I will cast Frostbite on him.
That
shit.
he manages to resist.
Okay, fine.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Walk in angrily.
Medley.
I move in. Has anybody had any trouble hitting?
One miss?
Yeah, I think we've been pretty good thus far.
Okay. I'll put inspiration online regardless as bonus action and then fire crossbow. Oh, okay. D100.
Yes, please.
Means you miss an attack and gaze upon the chaos of battle, causing your confidence to falter. Disadvantage on your next attack roll against any target. Hooray! So I just
System is overwhelmed.
Yep, system locked.
Alright. This guy drops his heavy crossbow and lifts his mace. Lime is blocking the door, so he's going to swing at her. With a 19 and a 9.
That will hit.
The 9 will miss, but you do take 8 bludgeoning.
Elizabeth will follow suit and run up to try and fucking bludgeon this motherfucker.
Roll your attack.
14 to hit.
14 hits.
A mediocre 4.
Mediocre 4.
And that is all. Actually, hold. I'll shift to there as not to claim the flank.
Okay. Lime, how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Everything is fine, I swear. Just mace dents everywhere.
You know, mister, I was gonna let you live, but now I'm not so sure. And I am going to like whack him in the side with my staff.
21
We got
hits.
21 to hit. That's 10 bludgeoning. Don't know what else we can cure it with. And is drinking a healing potion an action or a bonus act?
It's an action.
Can't.
You-
I will definitely punch him again. And I will punch him. I will not punch him.
Roll me a D100.
$26.
What is 26?
26 would be attack. You begin to recognize patterns. Oh no, that's critical. Sorry. 26. You lose your balance while attacking. You fall prone and your movement is reduced to 0.
Oof.
Not good.
It's a good thing you don't have to move.
That means you can't get up though.
Yeah.
I mean, also true.
Oof. That's rough. Eleanor, you're up.
It's okay. Elizabeth is waiting for this moment.
I mean, I am, but I don't think we'll get there because there's 2 attacks before he can fucking rail.
Oh shit! Now I gotta move here because she's prone now, so I don't get that advantage. Give her the old whack-and-doodle ski with the stick.
20 hits.
7 magical.
Starting to look pretty beat up.
And then Halo Spores.
Right.
Yeah, 1 damage.
Takes another 1 damage.
Just the worst smell he's ever had hits his nose.
Yeah. It's an awful smell, though. You see him start to gag. Medley! Or do you want to move anymore?
Actually, yeah, she'll take some more movement to step back there. So now that gives Medley a chance to run in if she needs to.
Medley, you're up.
I'm gonna go. Yeah. And then I'm going to say.
Fireball.
Fireball. I say, something insulting. She says, "Wow, getting beat up by girls. You are so manly." It's just not great. For another max. Wow.
Wow.
Wow, direct score.
Wow, Lee.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Get on our level, Lee.
Yeah.
She's like,
He
look, I
feels
wasn't a
super
sarcastic
bad.
robot.
He feels super bad.
It's like, oh, it's true, and it smells terrible. Everything is going wrong today.
But hey, it's his turn. And hey, his disadvantage cancels out the advantage he would have.
I'm helping.
That is good
Oh.
because
Thank you,
He's-
sweet baby Jesus.
I'm helping.
he's about to just do Lime and he says that and he's like what? It swings down, the mace strikes right by her head. It makes a second swing. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, I'm
18.
down.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's so wrong.
You just hear Elizabeth, yes!
Finally.
It's so bad, but I'm so fucking happy when this happens. 'Cause, like, my last heal was a fucking nat 1. This one's going to be a fucking guaranteed 16. No, 19, actually.
He is then going to move to the door, and it is an action to open it, so he's just standing over Lime's unconscious coffee as he reaches for it. Elizabeth, you're up.
Can I shift to here and reach between his legs to cast a heal on Lime, or...
Yes, you can.
Yeah, sick. Gonna pump her with a 2nd level Cure Wounds for 19 healing. Right, you know, in a convenient position for her to punch him in the nuts twice.
Yeah.
You fool, you put yourself in the worst position.
He didn't.
For a 19, you said?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that is all.
Fine, you're up.
I really need to start working on my poison gloves. And I am going to whack him between the legs.
Whack him.
Give him the old nutcracker.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? I can't roll nat ones.
That is true.
Yeah,
I keep
nice.
forgetting I can't roll nat ones. I mean, I rolled the wrong thing anyways, but
Just make a macro every time rolls nat 1 says you can't do that.
I would think you can't roll nat ones.
I can't let you do that.
Let me roll the right thing. 14
13 hits.
for each
Oh my god.
damage.
How do you kill
was
this guy?
Oh.
So I imagine just like I'm on the ground looking up at him, and I just take my staff with the bullhorn on the end, and just with all of my might, just bring it up, and he just slams face first into the door, and just like flat, and just starts falling down.
Yep. There was a little ornament on the door that had like this like pronged protrusion, and it just like right through the eye, and he just slides down.
Like a pointy door knocker.
Yeah, it is a pointy door knocker. Hey, y'all still here fighting upstairs?
Yep.
Let's go. There were stairs back that way. Pointing.
Yeah.
over
Don't know.
here.
Help her up. Climb up so we can go.
And I'm actually going to grab that motherfucker's heavy crossbow.
Sure. Peek. You have a heavy crossbow with
I-
one shot in it.
I am gonna loot this guy's body.
I peek in the door.
Oh, yeah. You go and you open the door. Let me just go to that layer. Oops. In this room. This is a den of some sorts. It has the heads of various beasts mounted on the wall and gleaming suits of armor standing at attention in the corners. There's bearskin rugs and overstuffed chairs fill the room. There, in the middle of the room, resting on a table, is a cage containing a hooded falcon.
Bird. Door.
We'll be back for you,
Where-
little bird.
Where'd you say the stairs were?
Right?
Over there.
Oops. Wrong layer.
Did he have any like money or like identification or like a membership card?
Make me an investigation check.
Excuse me, we have permission to come up these stairs.
No, I mean like to prove
Yeah,
that
for like the
he's a part of-
Zentarum.
Yeah. Natural.
And you get the sense that Zentarum don't have like identifying some like things that are generally too incriminating, like badges and such.
You just take out a
They-
potato peeler and take the tattoo.
They are an organized crime syndicate, so they probably have like calling cards and codes and stuff. But as to what those are, like there's nothing solid other than like the small tattoo.
Does he have any money?
Yeah, roll me 2d10.
14.
He's got 10 silver and 4 copper on him.
I'm okay with that. I'll take it.
Alright.
Said 10 silver, 4 copper?
Yep. Alright, so Medley, as you open the door, you see that this room's furnished with comfortable curtains, dainty chairs, a lounge, a wine cabinet, and framed paintings of various long dead members of the Growlhound family. But the corpses of 2 guards,
Excuse me.
bless you, the corpses of 2 guards are lying on top of the blood-soaked rugs inside. These guards have the livery of House Growlhound.
Quick, put on these disguises. They've only been dead for a few minutes, most likely.
I don't think we'd have time to don some armor.
There's always time for theatrics. Fine, let's go.
As a blood-curdling scream is heard from above.
Yep.
Up the stairs.
Yep,
Alright.
Elizabeth will lead the way. Nah, she doesn't give a shit about being stealthy.
Marching order.
Right next to Elizabeth, so I
Yes.
can pop my.
I can go
Sim-
last.
Yeah, just line yourselves up however you want to be. And it doesn't have to be a perfect line. I will move you.
But is there anything such as perfection?
Alright, yeah, so...
Oh, I will use my silent speech to send out yet another message to Bartleby. I know that's not his name, but I can't remember it now. But I've called him Bartleby so many times.
Barnabas, he's sitting there like, I keep getting these messages and they never get my name right.
All right, there are Zents. There are Zents in the house. You're still not here. You said to be here at sundown. We were here. You weren't. They're still screaming. We're gonna check it out.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
30 feet? 10, 20, 30... Yeah, that's mostly just gonna be inside the manor. Here. Here.
Make sure to bring this over. Cool. Oh, that's a lot of people.
You don't know that.
I mean, stream view, but
The unfortunate thing of having that control.
yeah.
Just turn the corner.
Medley doesn't know that.
Alright. Guess what? I need everyone to roll initiative again. And let me count things. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
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 These guys.
Sad spore noises. Hey, I beat 2 thugs. Heck yeah.
Each of these guys. Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of people. Tis a lot of people.
Alright. So, there is a door on your right, a door further to your south, and you see, particularly Elizabeth Gallows, you come up the stairs and you see the fevered movement of combat right to your south, around the corner of the wall. There are house guards fighting against these Zentara agents.
And it's easily identifiable who is who, right?
Yes, the house guards
cool.
are wearing house livery. Lion, you're up first. You don't know any of that, except that there's a door right here.
I'm gonna kind of jump a little bit. I can't. I'm gonna get on my hands and knees, and because I'm a halfling, I'm gonna crawl through Eleanor. Oh shit. Okay, well we already killed some of them, and I will. Right, this is the same guys that we saw downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a whack at him.
Go for it.
I'm gonna take my my staff and I'm just gonna shove it into his stomach.
Surprise!
Well, his back is facing you. And
Okay,
24
into his
doesn't-
back.
Yeah. 24 hits. 11 damage.
And then I'm going to kick him in the ball.
That definitely hits.
Or 7.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a natural 1.
I thought you can't roll one.
Well, that's on damage. I can on damage.
You did a pretty heavy bit of damage just to this one guy. Elizabeth, you're up.
Would I technically have flanking on this guy?
Technically, yeah.
Like, enemy of my enemy kind of deal.
Yes, they are currently occupied by
Yeah, I was
guards, so...
I was gonna say that, and yeah, they probably don't even realize you're there until you're bashing their brains.
Cool, I'm gonna try and do exactly that. 21.
With their own mace. Well,
Ah,
And then
fuck's
he
sake.
shoots them with the crossbow.
Tink! And I want to give up the flanking spot, but I also don't want to move into more people, so I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Oh, that would have been good to know. Why is this marked on the map as closed? Okay, so one more thing you all would notice. Oh no, that's the wrong room. Okay. Yeah, never mind. That's right. So that is a 21 to hit. Which one were you attacking?
The one lime railed.
From that position?
Yes.
Even with partial cover from that wall, you do manage to hit him.
Cool. For very little damage.
That's alright, every bit helps.
And I end my turn.
Nice and a hit. And a hit.
I walk in the room, coat of coal. No.
fireball. Does anybody have a bomb? I probably have a bomb, actually.
Bombs
No,
are banned from all
not
games at these
bombs.
tables.
Alright. But these guys continue to fight.
Explosions for everybody.
Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Only D100. Someone, anyone.
Someone, anyone. 61.
60.
Melee. The weapon slips from your hands as you attack. Roll a DC 10 dexterity. On failure, you throw the weapon into your enemy's space. DM determines where the item is thrown on large size or greater creatures.
Alright. He just drops it at his feet. He fumbles and swings and kind of like glances over his shoulder as more people are coming around the corner. And you just hear, "We've got company!" Medley.
Beep, boop, 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 beep. I wish bards had more spells. I round the corner. Oh dear, that's a lot of people. I fairy fire the room and don't hit lime. So just right in this area.
Okay.
Because I don't particularly worry about the Growlham guards.
It's
But
gonna speed up the fight.
yep, that's the plan. And then I'm gonna put my last inspiration on Frost because he's next.
Alright. This guy gets fairy fired.
It was a DC 14, so yeah, only one of them so far.
Wow, these guys roll really well.
Oh, that's
I'm kind of disappointed.
yeah.
All these veterans, like, we've been fairy fired in mass before. It's
Well,
a
one
usual thing
veteran-
here.
One veteran failed.
Yeah. Yeah, there were 2 failures.
Both on the people we didn't need to fail.
Yeah.
No, we got 1 thug, so that's...
You did get 1 thug.
That's something.
Yeah, but that thug is almost. I mean,
He's probably gonna die.
I critted him in a low blow.
Yeah, and as Eleanor rounds the corner too, you all hear the banging of against, like, very heavy banging against a door on the other side of that one, and you hear the loud shouts, "Orand, open the door! Give me the stone!"
Don't do it.
That's all. What do you do, Eleanor?
Boopity boop boop boop. How long is it from killing those guards downstairs to coming up here?
You took the time to look through some doors and loot a couple of them, so it's been more than a minute.
Alright, then I'll re-shillelagh up. And I'll start going down the line. I'll hit the thug that's glowing right now.
Okay. That hits.
For 8 magical.
He's still standing.
And I'll use my reaction for Hail of Spores. Yes, 1 damage.
DC 15. They just suck.
Yes, enjoy your 1 damage.
Still standing.
And that is all I can do.
Alright. So, make his attacks. Wow. Okay.
Right.
I'm here helping
Jeez.
from the sideline.
That guy now also looks very hurt. Now use their turn. Thugs make their attacks. Yeah, they see this one guy light up and start wailing on him. All of which hit. So that is 10, 15, 18, 22. Yeah, they see that one guard light up and they just focus down on him and start beating the shit out of him. This
Alright, who did that?
This veteran, though, does see an opportunity as that one guy is lit up. This one guard, and he will dispatch that one. Just stabs through him. And his second attack will be against the guy right to the bottom. Which misses. Fine, you're up. You hear continued banging and then suddenly the breaking of wood.
From
I
where?
see you, Orund. You hear that from the other side of this door.
I'm going to say, "Excuse me, Eleanor," and scoot through her legs and womp on this guy.
Which one?
The guy that I'm standing in front of.
This guy right here?
Yeah.
Alright. Go for it.
Pachow. 19. 23.
That does hit.
4.
So Still standing.
And then I'm going to punch him with my hurt hand.
Your hurt hand.
Yeah. And I am going to... How bad does he look?
He looks pretty bad.
Alright, I'm not going to waste a key point. I'm just gonna punch him.
That hits. Hey!
For 5.
He goes down. You run up, strike him with the staff, and then punch him immediately afterwards. He topples forward. And anything else on your turn?
Nope, that'll be my turn. Oh, I will say out, there are breaking things in this room, and I'll kind of tap it with the end of my staff a little bit.
Alright. Elizabeth, you're up.
Yes. I just fucking edited the wrong weapon. I'm a dickhead. I was trying to run the numbers in my head to see if it was better off attacking with my dagger instead, because I still have +2 to dex, but I don't care enough. Elizabeth is going to step forward and try and get the flank with this guy here to whomp him with her mace.
22 hits.
Hey, not bad.
Alright, anything else?
No, I believe that's it.
Veteran. Hey, advantage. And a miss. And also a miss. That's okay. The reason they missed was because he went down on the first hit.
He gave up.
Double tap undead.
So those are their turns. Medley.
There was a sound coming from this door, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up here and open it.
You open it. And inside you see that, you see that there's furniture, like small table, scattered and broken to the side. And you see that whatever door was here formerly has been broken inward. And there is, ooh, this guy has a picture. Let me get it for you.
Show us that picture.
Shoot, did I close this sheet already? That would have been dumb of me.
Oh dear.
Where is he? Sorry. Oh, it's like it's way up here for some reason. Yarr.
Yar.
You see a man who is half scorched on one side of his face and shoulder, and it's recent too. There are very obvious third-degree burns there.
Holy, he looks scary.
never whisper rolls, please.
Welcome to my pain.
One more. I had them all pulled up and I had closed them and I need to find them again. There we go. Also, never whisper rolls. Alright. Good to go. Apologies for that.
Oh no, it's flying snakes. My one weakness. Bye.
Yeah. The snake's just gonna fly up and harry this guy. But you hear like whimpering and whining from in the other room. Lion, you're up.
So what you said, I heard whimpering and whining from the other side of the door.
Yes.
Halt! We're here on City Watch business. I will whack this guy in the back.
Go for it.
'Cause why not?
Why not?
Why
Oh no, he berserks at the mention of Harper's.
not? Hard mode engaged.
Yeah,
24.
that'll hit.
For 9 bludgeoning. And then I'm going to use a key point. Because I haven't used this yet. And I kind of want to.
Uh-huh.
And I am going to use my Hands of Harm.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to punch him. Or not.
Yep,
I'm not
will
gonna
miss,
punch him.
Sadly. So what does...
No, it's only on a hit that I can use it, and it didn't
Okay.
hit. So I'm not going to use my key point.
Yeah, you don't use the key point then.
I'm not going to punch it. But I whacked him.
Yep. Anything else?
Nope, just telling him, halt, we're here by the watch.
Alright. But you do strike him in the back, and he kind of like looks over with that like almost like two-faced look. The burn very blackened. But he looks over his shoulder at you and just kind of goes, spins around to deal with you.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
I'm in danger.
And then I can get a max value heal.
You're just giving me what I want.
He's gonna hold his action. You see him turn his short sword over and take a stance, but he doesn't strike immediately. Elizabeth.
That's convenient, because Elizabeth is going to cast Cause Fear.
Okay.
DC 13 Wisdom save, I believe.
Oh. Oh, alright. God damn it!
She just, like, lifts a mask up over her face. Don't worry.
Oh, hang on.
I'm a
Hold up.
doctor.
Hold up.
Oh no. Is it safe?
Is it safe?
Alright, I apologize.
Shit.
That's still gonna happen, but he doesn't hold his attack. 'Cause
No, he's too
I misread
spooked to do it.
something. So he will take his attack. That is a 20 to hit.
That's a big oof right there.
That's a big goof, I'll tell you what.
So I'm assuming he was attacking me.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't. It misses.
A 20?
Oh, a 20? Oh yeah, a 20 will hit.
Alright. I need you to make a constitution save.
That's a lot of poison damage.
Please roll high.
That's a lot of poison.
Jesus, what,
Wait.
you get purple worm poison?
Is your character resistant to poison?
As a
I
halfling,
don't
one of them
think
is.
so. It doesn't say on D&D Beyond.
Oh, there are the two subtypes. One of them is, and one isn't. So if you're-
Yes, doubt.
You
I think.
did you still have inspiration from me?
I did, yes.
I advise you to use it now.
Please use it now.
What is it?
D6.
Is it a D6?
Oh no!
Oh, that's not good.
Wait, I thought you can't roll ones.
I don't know if that
is
works on inspiration.
D20s.
Oh, okay.
Holy on, yeah, an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
I did not.
Although, it says you must use the new result, even if it is also a 1.
That's fair.
Well, at least Elizabeth will get her day now.
So that's... Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Wait, what kind of halfling are you?
Ghost-wise.
Ah,
I don't think they do.
yeah, Shane's right. It was just stout.
Seeing that, I might not cast Cause Fear if possible.
You had 17 hit points or 19?
I had 19.
Okay. Alright. You're fine. Just had to make sure that it didn't go over your max. You're
No,
still
it didn't
alive.
even reach. It didn't even reach my max.
Yeah, you are. Well, your maximum is 24, correct?
Yes, but it wouldn't have hit my max after I went down.
Yeah, it has to take her to 0 and then exceed.
Alright, yep. So you're still alive. If only just.
Well- I'm unconscious.
You are unconscious. He will then step forward and make a swing at Medley.
I'm in danger. Yeah, it hits.
That is, I need your Constitution save.
Yup. Beep boop.
You save.
I do not have organic material.
Are you also resistant to poison as a?
No. Oh, actually, I might be.
I
Hold
think
on.
you are.
I might be. Advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and you have resistance to poison damage. Yep.
All right.
So, oh, thank goodness.
Yep. So that is 14 damage total.
14 down to 7 again.
Yeah. 7 piercing and 7 poison damage.
I'm not dead. Not dead yet. No, not
And
dead
now-
yet.
So this I had misread, and I think this guy is a bit too powerful. He's
You
hurt,
don't say.
but powerful. First turn, he gets advantage on his rolls. He also has a sneak attack, which I'm using against Medley.
I'm in danger. Now I'm down.
Okay. And then he's going to back up into this room. Elizabeth, what do you do?
If it was just one person down, I'd hold the cause, like, go for the cause fear, but nah, I can't willingly leave 2 people on the ground, so this is another real fucking sweet feature of the Grave Cleric. She's going to step up to here, pump 19 points worth of healing with a second level cure wounds into medley. Then she's going to step back so she can see Lime and spare the dying as a bonus action. Bam! Two people stabilized in 1 round.
Cool.
And I'm gonna fucking...
Do you want me to heal her, or are you just gonna full heal her next round?
I can heal her next round if you want to try and pump some damage into the guy.
Okay. I mean, I'm a bard, so not much, but I can try.
Alright. This guy goes, "The Lord's in danger!" And he'll run in ahead and take his attacks.
No, illuminated guy, don't be a
No.
hero.
2 weeks from retirement. You're covered in fairy fire.
His red shirt, oh no.
You lose concentration on the fairy fire.
That's true. He's no longer on fire.
That second one will hit. Changes. Right. This guy will also run in, make his attacks. There is a bit of cover though. Both miss. This guy is going to flutter out here. There's a small winged snake. Actually, it can occupy spaces because it's small, it's tiny. It flies out here, starts zooming around this one guy's head. Haha, and hits. Oh. So this little flying snake zips out of the room, coils around this guy's neck, and you see it snap into between the chinks in the armor. And you see this guy just go like wide-eyed, his eyes roll back, and he collapses.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna occupy that guy's space. Medley, you're up!
I jump back to my feet. I'm gonna get behind Eleanor, and then I'm gonna fire at that big nerd.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with Tasha's hideous laughter and say, "Wow, you hit like a hot yug. Haha."
Oh wow, hot yog, what a loser.
Wisdom DC 14.
Wisdom DC 14.
Yes! Oh, thank
Pew pew
God.
pew pew.
Oh, thank God.
He said, wait,
Also bless you.
okay.
Thank you.
Alright, so he like looks over to you and he says, "I used to be beautiful!"
Oh.
Oh, no.
And he falls down and starts crying.
Why me?
Why am I so ugly?
Anything else?
No. I'm good there.
Alright.
Safe behind people.
Another flying snake comes out and tries to bite that guard. And fails. And Noah?
Well, since this is looking kind of like a shit show, Let me just use my action to do that. So I'll gain 12 temporary HP.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I need to be here for that, so that's fine. Yeah, okay. And then I will bonus action. And drop it on Medley, or on the Lime.
I forgot that was a bonus action. That's pretty cool.
And they heal on their turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and anytime you step through it.
Also, use my reaction to hit one of these snake things with spores.
Oh, that's interesting. Alright, Constitution save?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're lucky this time, Flying Snake.
It is lucky this time.
You win this time, Snake.
Wasted that 20 though. This gentleman comes running in, sees his fallen comrade, and is like, "No, Jerry was going to retire in a few weeks."
Did he
You
go through the
monster.
healing spirit?
He did, yes.
Good. Enjoy 1d6 healing.
This one was full health.
Oh, then don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You just hear Eleanor in the background for Jerry.
Poor Jerry! Both attacks hit, which is a total of 14. So just dear. And then I need to make a couple of saving throws. What's your DC again?
Who's mine?
Doesn't matter.
Oof.
You rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
He's no longer laughing, but he is prone still, and took a significant amount of damage from being prone like that. And guess what? Wait, which one is that? It's the other veteran's turn. And he's still prone.
Get him.
Just move this guy to the back. And 22 both hit. Oof. The guy is still standing, but he looks fucked up.
That's what you get for hurting Lime. And also Jerry.
And
And Jerry. Another flying snake comes out to help its master. And does bite a guy. Takes a total of 11 damage. Lime! There's flying snakes everywhere. You do heal 1d6.
One!
You have 1 hit point. There are flying snakes everywhere, and there are a few guards swinging their
Grave
swords
cleric can't
at a
heal you
guy
from
who
that.
is prone.
I'm going to move over here and
You do take an attack of opportunity
on what?
from a flying snake.
Oh, well then I'll just attack. I don't need to move.
Okay.
I should still be able. I just moved because I don't know why I was thinking that they would be in like the other box over here. I should be able to reach all 3 of them. I'm going to use my staff to try and like stab this one with the end of my quarterstaff.
That hits.
22 for 7.
You hear the crunch of its small bones.
Oh, no. Small bones.
It's got them
And
snake
then
bones.
I'm gonna, for my unarmed strike, I'm gonna reach over for the other one and just like try and just grab it. And just like squeeze it close, like just squeeze it, dead.
Yep. That does hit.
For 5.
You also crunch its bones.
Ah, my other bones.
There's one flying snake left.
And I will stay where I will
I'd suggest licking it.
what?
I'd suggest licking it.
Licking it?
Legging it.
I can't.
away.
I would get an attack of opportunity from that snake. I'm gonna use
I
a
thought
key
you
point
got
to do my hands of healing.
Okay.
What's a little snake bite between people?
About 10 damage.
About 10 damage.
Alright.
On average, yes. See, now you're fine. You're at 9. You're almost at that threshold.
Alright. The man on the ground, no longer laugh crying, stands up very angrily. He's bleeding everywhere. He's going to swing at the guard in front of him. An 18 does hit.
That name is amazing, by the way.
Ooh. This guy stabbed in the gut. You see blood. You see him choke up some blood, and he collapses. He will then take a swing at another one. With the 23, that hits. Oh, jeez. Let's see if this guy lives. No.
Oh, poor Jerry.
Oh, Jerry.
He won't be avenged.
There's only one guard left, and this guy is still standing. Elizabeth.
He stood up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. Well, not cool, but
Okay.
we have a lot of actions between his next turn, so I think I was gonna pump some healing into Lion, but I think she might just be able to pull through. So Elizabeth is gonna step forward and cast Bless, giving us the much needed bonuses so we can hopefully execute him on this turn.
Okay.
And I'll put that on everyone except me.
Yeah.
And step back into cover.
Cool. Y'all have less. This last flying snake flutters over to the last guard. And make its attack. And miss. Medley, you're up.
Medley is up. Let's see. Where'd that snake go?
Let me just move these dead guys.
Is it in the room? Like visible?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna fire my crossbow at it.
Go for it.
Just as long as I can see it. This would be the disadvantage from that failure.
Okay.
Just so keeping it kosher.
Well, there you go.
This is what I get for being honest. 67.
Your honesty wouldn't have mattered.
It's true. Your ammunition gets lodged in its container. Oh god, it's stuck in my arm. So it just you must use an action to organize the ammunition in its case before you make another ranged attack. So I just have to waste an action unjamming.
All right. I'll say you can do that on this turn,
Okay, I unjam. I'm
but
done.
you don't have any attack.
Nope.
Eleanor, you're up.
All right. Yeah, don't mind me. Boop. I'm gonna look at Mr. Bleeding all over the place guy who's been killing guards left and right.
He
Boy, here I
seems
go killing
a bit
again.
panicked.
I don't like you very much.
21 will hit. How do you want to kill this guy?
She just, like you're not very nice, and just takes the thing and like jams it in his face with the
No, I'm
magically
not.
enchanted stick.
And his nose breaks and he collapses dead.
Yay, I did it. Also, get out of here, you creepy snake.
Oh, and you ran through the healing spirit, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you
He has
fucking
full
pulled
health.
up anyway. Never mind.
But I get to choose when to do it now because it's a different spell now. You don't, instead of 10 charges, it's 1 plus your modifier, but you get to determine when it heals.
Oh, they changed it, huh?
I wonder how many people this snake can take down before you kill it.
I'm not letting it find out, please, for the love of God.
Let's see if this veteran can take it down.
Well,
Oh,
he
oh,
has
wait,
to
did
roll
it,
a
the DC
Constitution
save
saving throw.
for the
Yes.
snake.
Oh, the snake does?
Yeah.
Right, right. Constitution. No, roll damage.
4.
Oh, you already
Alright,
did.
4. I get to do it twice because of my symbiotic thing, so 7 damage.
Oh, the snake dies.
Yeah,
It's just
also,
lying there like...
there you go, Lime. 3 more healing because you're still standing in the spirit.
The snake is dead.
And I can see this guy in the room, right?
Yeah.
She'll need like point at the spirit and tell it to float over to him.
He looks unharmed. He's like, ah, no, don't hurt me.
Then the
But
spirit turns back around. It's like, fine. It's okay. That he's not here anymore.
this, I think, will be where we wrap up. We are a little bit over time.
Yep.
But
we
hey,
saved them.
you saved him.
For Jerry.
For Jerry.
Almost at great expense to ourselves.
That guy
How many
hits,
charges of the spirit do you have?
like 7 more.
Six right now because so I used 1 on you, so this will be the second charge.
Just go ahead and split that however you want.
You used 2 on me.
Yes, it'll be 4 more. So a 6, a 1, a 6, and a 2. So whatever you need to get better, and then Medley can have the rest because she took it pretty hard too.
Like,
So 6,
Alright,
6.
I will take the 6 and the 1, and Medley can have the 6 and the 2.
Okay.
I'll have the 2. Because I'm actually fairly good.
Then we'll give the 2 to Elizabeth.
Well, I mean, I'm not at full, but I wasn't going to take all
Yeah.
of it.
Oh, okay. Then yeah,
I'm-
you can
I'm-
have the 2.
I'll take the 2 because I was just a little over half. So. But-
I'm at 19 of 24 at the moment.
and I still have plenty of healing too if we need it. So it's not like we're hurting for magic.
I will take it then because I'm probably gonna, if we get into a fight again, I'm probably gonna.
Okay.
hey guys,
Then take it then.
the gentleman on the
Yeah.
left there, who's super short, is the gentleman you see
She's
cowering
just
in
in
the corner.
heals. Probably not though.
Huh?
I would made a joke that she's just in heals, but probably not.
She is normally,
Not
but not in this
that
picture.
much.
This picture, she's barefoot.
Yeah, she's bare.
that is like an entire foot over
Yeah,
him.
yeah. It's almost a head length. She's just tall and he's short.
Yeah.
Also, you can just follow her legs, like where her hips are by comparison to. She's just tall. Hips don't lie.
She just likes the short stacks.
Hey, that's fine.
But hey, we are out of time.
We are.
I hope you all had fun. I hope everybody watching enjoyed. I know that went a little longer than usual, but hey, That's how it be sometimes.
That's how it be.
But yeah, let's see. Tomorrow we are starting our Deadlands campaign, so that'll be exciting. I probably need to ask. I need to ask Art a few more questions before really getting into it.
Definitely get that squared away.
No,
before
well, I've been
game.
talking to him. I've been talking to him all tonight anyway, so to figure it out. It's just, and then it's just small stuff. But hey, that is it for tonight. Everybody have a good night. Take care of each other, and love each other. Stay safe.
Yay!
Yay. Have a good night.